New this morning, firefighters saved a 5-year-old Milwaukee boy from a fire. Firefighters arrived to this duplex where flames were coming out of the first floor windows. Within minutes, they found the boy unresponsive, not breathing, with burns on his body. Officials say he was revived and taken to the hospital where he is expected to survive. A woman and 3 other children were able to escape. The road to becoming a firefighter is by no means easy. Then when they're on the job, when real lives are involved, it only gets harder.
Yep, the key to fighting a fire is preparation. And so for Madison Fire, they conduct a 16-week training academy for recruits. Each week it gets more difficult. And right now they're in week 12, putting what they've learned to the test with an exercise called smoke divers. It's one of the most difficult training exercises recruits have to complete.
Typically, you do everything you can to make sure your home doesn't catch fire.
We have beds, couches.
At this smoke tower at Madison College, they have a different mindset. The end game is preparing new firefighters for anything.
It's designed to build confidence and competency under very stressful mental and physical situations.
Captain Paul Ripp is in charge of the fire training division. He says putting recruits through a simulated fire is about surviving. We get to see firsthand as Madison's future firefighters make their way to graduation.
So they become very warm. Their mental capacity starts to dissipate. Their heart rate goes up, their breathing rate goes up, and they're physically and mentally very tired.
When you have a job to do, you just push through, even if you can't see.
Now, the exercise isn't exactly timed. It's all about the recruits getting the steps right, from running the hose to cutting the door down. But in a real-life situation, firefighters have just minutes before a room can be up in flames.
It teaches them how to manage the air that they have in their SCBAs. It teaches them how to work their way through difficult obstacles in order to survive a very dangerous situation.
And mastering that training is what can get firefighters and the people they're trying to help out alive.
So you guys are really communicating really well, and that's really what this week's all about.
Now, in training, temperatures can be up to 600 degrees. In a real fire, depending on where you are, they can go from 400 to 1,000 degrees.
I can only imagine how intense the training is, but then we put in a real life situation like that, everything just is amped up.
And like they were saying, the main focus of this is to get people confident so that when they're in those situations, they can just work in their focus. But I can't imagine having all that training and then, you know, real life comes at you.
That's why there are people who are meant to be firefighters.
Not us.
Yeah, hats off to them.
Thanks to them.